Hello, I'm Justine.
And I'm David.
And welcome to our channel, Month of Sundays. Now, usually we have allotment adventures to show you, but this week it's a little bit different.
So, welcome to our... Find out.
Think I'm living a lie. This life isn't mine. All the plans, hand in hand, go spiraling.
Well, we've arrived. We're not at the allotment, we're at a house.
This one?
This one. Let's have a look.
So, we're here in my house that I rent out. I'm not a rich person, I'm an accidental landlord, and we've just had some scum tenants. My brother Stephen and sister-in-law Sharon have been here for 2 weeks cleaning out the rubbish, and I'll put some photos in now.
Hey, you've stolen my dreams. Give them back to me. All my plans from the palm of my hands go spiraling.
So I'm going to show you a little bit of what's left to do here. So we had to start with putting in bulbs because there wasn't one bulb in the house.
Now, we did promise you bulbs last week, didn't we?
They have stolen the cooker. They've left the washing machine. Hi, David.
Hello.
They've left the washing machine because it's broken. The central heating and hot water system is broken. They have let the bath overflow and it's cracked all the ceiling here in the kitchen that we're going to have to fill. Because they've let it overflow, this laminate flooring was brand new. But it is drying out and not looking too bad, but that possibly is going to have to be replaced. They have, these kitchen units were brand new 12 months ago when they moved in, and it's all damaged at the bottom, no idea what they've done. It's damaged at the bottom of the top cabinets. Now, when my sister-in-law Sharon and brother Stephen came in, there was evidence of the charcoal barbecues. So I'm guessing they've sold the cooker and used a barbecue and ruined all the bottom of the cupboards. So we're going to have to get new cupboard doors, and the same here. The kitchen doesn't look as bad as it did because Sharon's been here for 7 hours cleaning. That's our dinner for later because we've nothing to cook on. We've just got our little stove here so that we can make a brew. So All this kitchen wallpaper needs to come off. So just what you want to do on your weekends. They've smashed all this door, which should be there. I don't know if they were trying to sell the doors, but they're all off the hinges. Moving into the living room. Now this isn't too bad. And this has been the facade. David's on the right spirit. I know that this family had social services coming in. The front garden was piled up with rubbish. But now Stephen and Sharon did 22 tip runs, and that's Fossey, our van, that we'll be staying in this evening, because what you can't tell on camera is that it pongs. I mean, it's not too bad now, but I wouldn't like to sleep in it, you know what I mean. So Stephen and Sharon have done the paintwork in here. We had to throw all the carpets away because it was like, oh, I've lost my shoe. So we've had to throw all the carpets away because they were brand new as well 12 months ago, because they've just allowed the children to poo, vomit and put the muddy feet everywhere. Now again, no doors, so there was a carpet in here. Stephen's been in taking the wallpaper off that wall. It was some lovely little children's car wallpaper. So moving round, I don't know, can you see how dirty that is? How in 12 months do you get that dirty? The skirting boards were covered in muck and Sharon's cleaned those, and obviously we'll cut in some of the photographs. So these are the walls that will need a clean before we can even start. It's beyond me that people can get away with this amount of destruction. That's the back garden. There is a patio below that you can't see, but that was filled with dirty bin bags. Disgusting. So this is bedroom number 2. The bathroom. Now I've just put a new toilet seat on because I think they sold that. They've taken off the panels, the bath panels, and this was a brand new bath before they moved in. And you can see again the state of the walls. Absolutely disgusting. They had a newborn baby as well. And the filth that and two other older children, and the filth that those kids have had to live in, you should be ashamed of yourself. So there's the bathroom door and the bedroom door, which obviously all needs putting on. And look at this was the children's bedroom. So Sharon has cleaned all the skirtings, and I'm really grateful. And can you see the filth? Now I'm not sure if that will paint over. It might be that we have to strip this room. What on earth were they doing? They're moving round. Bear in mind, this was all done 12 months ago and decorated and perfect. Now, considering this was a children's room, there was a plastic windowsill. There's Fossey again. Oh, the roof needs cleaning. So they've burnt all the windowsill. Why on earth would you do that? It's absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. This did have a lovely carpet on, and we've had to throw this one away because, again, a brand new carpet, but absolute disgust and stench from the carpets. They nicked the sofa as well, so I hope every time you sit on that sofa you'll remember the neglect that you did and caused for this house, but more importantly the neglect of your children. You don't deserve them. So it's in a lovely little place. I mean, it's a bit misty today, but in the distance there you can see the hills, and Pendle Hill is over that way. Can't see. But it's a lovely little house. It's more cottagey than housey. And David and I can't go to the allotment because we have to do this. So thanks, you scumbag tenants that didn't even pay your rent, and you were giving you rent, but come COVID, when the government said accommodate people that had been furloughed, which is fair enough, and I would have done that, but these people didn't even work. They have the money, they've stolen the money from the government, and they've spent it on God knows what, because it certainly wasn't anything to do with the house.
Oh, they haven't spent any money on cleaning products, have they?
No, and obviously they've been smoking and probably shooting up. They tried to steal the fireplace as well. Stephen's had to reassemble that and put it back on the wall. Tilly doesn't want to be here. She keeps crying. What do you think, Tilly? What do you think? Terrible, isn't it? No, she's not doing it. So, David and I are just wondering where to start. And if Stephen and Sharon hadn't have started for us, I don't know what I'd have done, because this week I'm angry. 2 weeks ago I was really upset, too upset to actually say anything. So, you know, landlords get a bad rep, but scum tenants can get away with it, because if they did that to public property, they'd be arrested, but they're allowed to do it in someone's house. Why is that?
Well, let's get to it.
And now we go over to the Scumbag kitchen, where we're having boiled root vegetables in water, because we've sold the cooker for crack. And who would live in a place like this?